And we are back with more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Last time we left off, we've completed the investigation from my village. Turns out Thomas the Librarian is secretly an evil person with a name I cannot recall. And yeah, we're kind of all recoiling from that betrayal, and so this month we are tasked with going to investigate a cathedral where mysterious intruders have been spotted coming and going. So that's going to be the end of the month mission, but since we're at the beginning of a new month, that means that today is most likely going to be wandering around the monastery, trying to gather info, see what we can see. Now, that said, we've had basically that one mission where we had to we could end the month early. So this might be like that again, but we'll have to find out here. As it connects to the internet very slowly. Gotta grab those analytics. Though I do also remember that last time we left off, I had sorted out all the different combat abilities for all the characters, so they're looking good there. And I do believe that the only person that needed certification exam stuff, which was to do, has already been completed. Although, let me double check. I could have sworn Annette was potentially in need at some point soon. Okay, she can go to the advanced class, but yeah, we need to have her finish up her current class. But alright, let's go to explore. Would you like to explore the monastery now? Yes, we would. And Black Magic Tournament with a silver shield, which, yeah, I think we will enter either Annette or Mercedes into that. And then we also learned that our little in our head ghost girl, so this is the name of the goddess, so kind of saw that coming, but what does it mean? What to find out. Again, I'm still kind of guessing that all the aquamarine turquoise hair are people that are dragons in one form or another, given that historically in these games, Tiki, probably one of, if not the most iconic Fire Emblem character outside of maybe Marth himself. She had the same color hair, so that's kind of my guess. But alright, so what's up?
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Indeed a mystery. I assume just repeat dialogue? Yeah, okay.
No.
So she doesn't even, abbreviate it.
It is or is the Sothis.
Alright. Try to run out of here properly. I assume this guy is still... Boy, I say run out of there properly and then fail at that. I assume this guy's gonna go still all about the underground of the cathedral.
The things we can't obtain here are likely obtainable by way of the underground. Are you unfamiliar with Garreg Mach's underground? The place is an absolute paradise for those who can't stay above ground.
I do wonder when that's going to become a factor. Oh, or maybe basically it's connected to DLC stuff. So I know right now I don't have the DLC, but for the second playthrough I'll probably pick it up to see what, live side activities it gives us. I know there's a DLC that adds, a whole new house or whatever. Because I remember basically when that came out kind of being like, oh, okay. I mean, not too shocking given Fire Emblem Fates. You had Birthright and Conquest, and then later on Revelations is kind of the third version. But, yeah, I'm kind of curious though, how it fits, because I think the color of the fourth quote-unquote house was a white, and we haven't really seen any white house. Cooking is so fun. Oh, we can't actually talk to her. Boy, I'm trying to remember basic monastery navigation here. Oh, what do you have to say?
So.
I should have gotten more sleep. Ooh. Lost item? Oh, pond snail for fishing. Do we have a gift for Bernadetta? Hey, Bernadetta, what's up?
The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. They've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble, and I've never even been close to one of these things.
Okay. I'm trying to think basically if you want to ask her for assistance or... And if I say recruit?
Hi. Sorry, I'm trying. but you're still kind of a stranger.
It seems this person isn't interested in Violet's house yet. Bernadetta really values the following stats: strength and bow. Try recruiting this unit after you've gained more experience. Alright. Makes sense, given we kind of put a lot of our things for like getting Lysithea into like casting. Oh, there's Mercedes. Where'd she go?
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
Okay. I will admit, I kind of completely forgot that there's a ball that is going to happen, but I have vague recollection there of it. Alright, looks like we have Manuela over here. That time of year again.
Great. Just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
Poor Manuela. Alright. Actually,
Great.
we can't ask her for mission assistance, right? No, okay. Yeah, invite the tea, gift. Can we recruit her?
Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can.
Interesting. I'm trying to think what she would be in comparison to Hanuman, because Hanuman's already more of a wizard sorcerer type, but she also kind of has that same vibe, maybe healer. So if we ask her for assistance, can we then not ask a student for assistance? And will she take offense if we say decline to invite? We'll come back to her after we ask a student.
I think that came out wrong. Well, I do apologize. Well, if you ever do need my help, please don't hesitate to call on me, okay?
Manuela looks disappointed. I am curious, are we still able to ask her? Oh, it's grayed out. I am almost tempted to reload, but no, we play it where it lands. Would you like to do some gardening? Yes, I would. Alright, harvest. Okay, Verona, onion, Eastern Falkland seeds, peach currant, and weeds. Oh, we can get weeds. Alright, and then plant. Well, we got quite a few of these. I think I'll use some of our rare seeds. So, mixed fruit seeds, Albanian seeds, and Morphous plum seeds. Would you like to plant the selected seeds? Yes, I would. Yeah, alright, offer to the greenkeeper. Cultivate with the currently most expensive type we can. Scatter bone meal. Scatter bone meal to cultivate your crops? Yes. Scatter bone meal complete. Alright, then we wait on that. I do feel bad for turning down Manuela, but I wasn't certain basically the context of recruit versus mission assistance. Like, I mean, recruit usually is for recruiting to her house, but she's a professor, so that wouldn't be the case, I would imagine. Alright, running down the very end of the hall as we look for anyone that's here. It's we can check the map, but also keeping an eye out for any, lost items. Okay, but not seeing any lost items and not seeing anyone either. I'm also a bit curious if we can ask Hanuman for assistance. Which, poor Manuela if I end up asking him for assistance over her. I mean, honestly, at our current juncture, White Mage is more valuable than Black Mage. Especially since Lysithea and Annette are both, kind of covering that. And Annette's pretty good at offensive magic, too, these days. Alright, smithing stone. spotted Linhart. I've been in Herring.
Professor.
What up, Linhart?
You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now.
Chin up, Linhart. Chin up. Oh yeah, it's like, forgot. Told us his real identity of Solon being mad experimenter? Mad scientist. Hello, Elois. Ah, memories.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy.
That story sounds fake. That's a wonderful story. You know what? That's a wonderful story, Alois. Although I didn't know you were married, and so I do kind of wonder.
We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
Oh, that dog interrupting so much of Alois's dialogue. That said, so okay, so Alois has a kid. Pardon me, is she recruitable? Evil repelling amulet, an amulet imbued with the holy magic that wards off evil. It probably belongs to someone who is afraid of ghosts. I do recall Lysithea being concerned about wandering the halls late at night. Insect larva. It might also be Bernadetta. Sometimes Bernadetta and Lysithea have a bit of crossover in the things that might be for one or the other. Alright, another pond snail. I wish it.
What do you require?
Oh yeah, we already
Farewell.
reinvigorated our battalions last time. And remember to de-equip Felix, because he benefits from not having a battalion. Caledonian Gar. Yeah, I'm pretty certain all the weapons are all good.
Hello there.
Let's see. Okay, these are all... Here we go. Who do we want to give what? I mean, obviously the plus for Bernadetta. I'm also trying to remember now if anyone in our class benefits from some of this stuff. Stylish hair clip, training weight, tea leaves, exotic spices in a board game. I mean, tactical thinking. Let's buy the board game even though it is 1,000. And I'm thinking giving it to... Well, actually...
Return soon, please.
Can we... Whoop. No. There we go. Roster. Can we look at people's current level of enthusiasm? If we can, I don't know where. There's so many notes. Because I was thinking that Dimitri might benefit from additional enthusiasm to guarantee that we can kind of teach him more in the sword, so he can transfer over into that, noble special class. Yeah, I don't see any way to actually look at his enthusiasm, though, sadly. I mean, maybe under support? No, I'm not seeing enthusiasm here either. How somewhat vexing. But alright, so we'll hold off on... I'm trying to think if we can give gifts when it's not open exploration, but I don't think we can.
Hey, welcome.
Alright. Where is that armored plushie? Armored bear stuffy. Here
You
we
have a
go.
good eye. A pleasure doing business with you.
Legends of Chivalry. We know a couple of folks that like reading, like Ingrid and Ash. But yet again, I can't remember their current level of enthusiasm, though. I mean, I guess we do see that when we invite them out to, for the mealtime. Sweet Tooth. I mean, on one hand, we already have Lysithea in our group, but, you know, we could probably afford to get her a sweet...
A pleasure doing business with you.
She can use some more motivation, potentially. Bitter, weapon collectors. I wish I knew what that one girl from the Black Eagles likes. The one of the, like, marking on her eye. Because last time I think we tried to give her a hunting thing, and she didn't end up liking it. So, like, ceremonial sword? Would she like collecting weapons? Maybe a meat lover? I wonder if...
Come again.
Can we look at people's likes and dislikes? Although, nothing about it, that's more of a full roster. I'm more thinking, here we go, Petra. Okay, she's a thief. I doubt she shows here in the full roster. Yeah, we just go right to the others in our class.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, Mr. Merchant. We can try rolling the dice with smoked meat. That might be something she enjoys. I mean, it's a practical gift. You know what?
You have a good
Sure.
eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Alright. Well, roll the dice on that and hopefully we don't end up making things worse. Did you know?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
Is there someone I feel that way about? Professor, these are your students. I mean, the thing is though, the way the gatekeeper kind of explained it, at least for himself, he can't find someone to make it with. So it sounds like just you can each individually make a wish. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic thing? Question mark? Kind of feel like we could probably bring Annette. Annette comes to mind.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Going to have him run it past me again here.
Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
Alright, then once again, is there someone I feel that way about? No, Annette comes to mind. Which, okay, so, I mean, they didn't say it's about, like, romance. So it's just more about, like, a guy and a girl making the wish, but that might be more like religious observation than necessarily like a romantic legend. Interesting.
That's right.
Okay, not seeing anyone over here. Oh, there we go. Hello, Catherine. The chapel.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
Okay, that forest is definitely suspicious. Oh, we can recruit her if we wanted to. In theory, she might turn us down, rather than us turning her down. Okay. Somebody's over here.
Hey.
Take it easy.
This is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Remire Village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
I mean, you say that, but I have been assigned to investigate that, chapel. Why?
Our life in Remire Village is gone. Father and Mother, gone. Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
Okay, so we've taken in the refugees, I take it then? Big spoon. A spoon big enough to ladle out a person's entire portion with one scoop. It probably belongs to a big eater, of which only one name comes to mind. Raphael, if I remember his name correctly. The big guy.
Professor?
Like how a name comes to mind, it's like, okay, a face comes to mind more than a name. Hey, Casper. I'm furious.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
I mean, a good old righteous fury there. Centipede picture. A sketch of a centipede with countless little holes in it. It probably belongs to someone who hates insects. I have a vague recollection of someone that doesn't like insects, but nothing immediately comes to mind. Yellow flower seeds. This ball or whatever.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
Chin up, Ingrid. Chin up.
Hey.
Nice work.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
Okay. Straight to the point, Sylvain. I wonder...
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball. But here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine. I wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
I still can't tell if this is a romance thing anymore or not.
Hey.
Though, I mean, it could just be a thing of standing. Hello, Gilbert. These events are troubling.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
Even the knights. Even the students. I don't really suspect any of the students, so even the knights.
Unlike the monks, the Knights of Seros are Lady Rhea's direct subordinates. Some are in quite unique circumstances, but I cannot think any of them would betray us.
View quests.
I have a request.
I'm fond of wood carving, but I lack the talent for it. I hear that those to the west of Fodlan have mastered woodwork. I'd like to learn their techniques. Find a book on wood carving techniques and give it to Gilbert. A student who came to Fodlan from the west might have what you're looking for. Alright. Accept the quest, Adventures in Wood Carving. Oh, what do we have over here? Raphael, hey! I'm so excited.
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
His entire personality is food. Alright, lost items. Big spoon.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
One of the easier lost items things that we've had. People wandering around. Do I cut across? No, I think basically we continue going north to the graveyard. I'll swing by the, we must find Tomas. The training grounds. Oh, Dimitri Dudu, always here. I hope this month is peaceful. I cannot allow it.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
And Dimitri?
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
Then we have Petra and Ferdinand over here. Carving hammer. A carving hammer used to strike a chisel. It probably belongs to someone who is interested in wood carving. Okay, so we find the student with the wood carving thing. We might be able to kind of put one and one together. And lens cloth. A clean white cloth decorated with fine embroidery. It probably belongs to someone who wears glasses. Okay, well, boy. I can't remember his name because in my head it's just like, it's Bismarck from Rune Factory. It's like, but Ignatz, there we go. The glasses kid. Alright, this reminds me, and I harbor much interest.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
Okay. And Petra?
Dancing a Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
Okay. And then we'll try gift for her of... Actually, we have multiple smoked meat. But is there anything else we have that she might like? We could always do the owl feather, because then we trigger an event with her. We might learn more of what her interests are. Hey, you know what? We'll do an owl feather. Yeah, we'll do the owl feather. Give owl feather.
This is giving me great joy.
Cool. Kind of doubt it, but... Oh, okay, we actually potentially did trigger support. Yeah. Yeah, alright, so... If we can find where on the map they want to talk, then we can trigger that. Alright, let's see up at the graveyard. We know that Tomas used to kind of hang out around here, so maybe someone's looking for clues. I'm not seeing anyone so far. And no idle dialogue from that student. And our mother's tombstone is still, like, unchanged. Don't lose focus.
Hi.
Can and will do. I must be brave.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower. However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
Ingenue? I don't think I've ever heard that word before. And I still don't know if it's a romance thing or a status thing. Oh, Hubert. I wish you could join my team, but you gotta be there for, what's her name? Head of the Black Eagles. She's cool, but man, I'm blanking on her name right now. Oh yeah, we can't even have that. Alright, another chaotic month.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
Oh, I don't get to even say it does bother me. Alright. Edelgard, that's her name. There we go. Finally came to me. Princess Doll, a doll that was hidden in a leather bag for magic tools. It probably belongs to someone who secretly loves dolls. Given I think the ghost thing's gonna be for Lysithia. Oh, might be for Ennet. That's basically who I was thinking. I've gotta stay cheerful.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice.
Oh, come on, Self. You're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
Lost items. Let's see, Princess Doll.
A lost item? I haven't seen it before. Maybe you should ask around.
Okay. I think with the magic tools it would be that, but... Oh, do we know anyone else that... I don't know if Brigitte's love of plushes counts as love of dolls too? Because that could be it. Hey, Cloud. An intruder.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
Okay. I am looking forward to having him on my team when I do the playthrough for the gold deer. Okay, so we've already checked out here. Yeah, because this is the T area. And I see dialogue over here. Leone. I'm glad it's sorted out.
I'm glad the Remire village situation got sorted out. But it's not over yet, is it? And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
I don't think we have any lost items that would be belonging to her. could see maybe Carving Hammer. She seems kind of a all-rounder type of girl.
Someone lost this? Some people just don't appreciate what they have.
Okay, so not really. Maybe she hates insects.
Someone lost this?
Alright. Not the case. Do you love dolls?
Someone lost this?
Nope. Okay. Then we could probably give her a gift. Weight training. Like, I feel like equipment maintenance would be something up her alley. Here we are, weapon maintenance for the whetstone. Give whetstone? Yes.
Oh, thanks.
I'm kind of curious. If I give them one gift, can I give them another gift? So, like, can we give them an owl feather right now, or would that be, like, overload?
Wow, this is great.
Okay. So it still seems to count as, like, 2 arrows up of worth of social. Albanian berry blend. Eastern Foldland seeds. Chamomile. Caledonian grayfish, or crayfish. Walnut. Southern fruit blend. Concoction. Blue flower seeds. Chesky, alright, not bad. And intermediate seal. Ooh, even better. Okay, so that's all the stuff at the Amiibo Gazebo. Alright, well, check in here. Oh, Dorothea. Can the village ever be the same?
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned. Our class was also sent out to help put the village in order. But then...
But then what? You're leaving me hanging. I'm curious, could we recruit her?
I do find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not sure if it's enough to change classes. Let me think about it a bit more.
It seems this person is rather interested in Byla's house. Okay, so she's on the road to it. Because I'm still curious from Ingrid's Paralog quest. What history, if any, type of relation these two have with each other? Because she seems to be overly protective of Ingrid. Which is fascinating. Because I don't think anyone in our class is that level of protective of Ingrid. If anything, Ingrid tends to be needing to be watching over others in our class and the other way around. But okay, Dorothea really values the following stats: charisma and authority. Okay. We could ask her for mission assistance.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead. Our class was...
Okay, repeat dialogue. Alright, mission assistance. Ask Dorothea to help with this one's mission. Yes.
Yeah.
Dorothea is going to help with the mission. Okay, so maybe we can get some, like, more Dorothea Ingrid going on there. Should be doable, even though Ingrid is currently a very mobile horseback rider. Angelic Tea.
What?
Oh, this kid. I remember that kid. When I was wrapping up when recording, he kept on, like, passing by and saying what? Bluestone. A rare blue stone that would be ground into a pigment. It probably belongs to someone who likes to paint. Lorenz, the long-awaited ball.
Ah, the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
He has to have an arc where he becomes less arrogant, right? Right. And Alessia, Tomas.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia. But that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this. But there's not much else I can say about it right now.
You know what? I got you some tasty sweets.
For me? I love it!
There we go. Motivation increased. And so, okay, so in gift-giving menus for our own class, we can see their current level of motivation, so we can go back and double-check with Dimitri. Oh yeah, and then lost item, evil repelling amulet.
What
Did someone lose that? It's not mine.
Okay. Princess doll.
Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it.
There we go. Okay. Oh, spotted Hilda. It's almost time for the ball.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
I don't think any of our lost items belong to her. She's more into fashion than anything else. I could see her hitting bugs, though.
Never seen that thing before in my life. Good luck finding the owner.
Yeah, maybe she likes painting?
Never seen that thing before in my life.
Alright. I can't imagine her being woodworking. Ooh, we've got Ignatz over there. Excellent. I hope this month is better.
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
Alright, lost items. Yeah, I was gonna correct my posture here and get a bit of a foot rest. Let's see. Lens cloth, here we go.
Someone lost that, huh?
Oh!
I don't know whose it is, I'm afraid.
Evil repelling amulet?
Someone lost that, huh?
Carving hammer.
Someone lost that, huh?
Blue stone?
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
I guess it makes sense since we know he likes antique type stuff. Okay, so that's everyone in this room. Alright, who do we got in our classroom? Not seeing anybody. And then next door, I'm gonna take a guess that the white dot is Edelgard. Well, no, there's Edelgard. Okay, so even though we can't recruit her, she still has basically a special dot rather than a white dot. Long ago in the Goddess Tower.
Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself. Oh, what I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
It's my romance, and I want it now. Everyone is so festive.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
I'm a bit curious where the mysterious girl that was hanging on her, that was also abducted alongside the Flame. Like, why is she not here? I wonder if she's going to be somewhere else in the academy, or whether that was like a storyline only accessible for if you're playing the Black Eagles. Alright, online folk. The stars will be beautiful tonight. Okay, let's go check out the training ground here real quick.
Hey.
What brings you here?
What's this about? The ball. Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
I'd imagine that the knights still serve as guard duty, though. Don't think any of our lost items. Wait, maybe woodworking?
It's not mine. You should ask someone else.
Okay. Do you hate bugs?
Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Well, now we know she doesn't like bugs. Good to know. Hey, Felix. How irksome. Felix, with you, everything is irksome.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us, the Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
He's always such a moody boy. Okay, max out motivation so we don't have to worry about him. I don't think any of the items belong to him.
Hey.
Black Magic Tournament today. Yeah, I think Annette is currently our best bet. It's interesting that we can use Dorothea right away, though. Yeah, and it could use also motivation Potentially. I don't remember if motivation actually increased from winning tournaments. But alright. Annette, give it your all. Enter into intermediate black magic tournament? Yes. I get the
no choice.
feeling this will be a tougher tournament given its high firepower on all sides. Alright, and that one. Have her go again. Let's see how our health is dealing with after this round.
I had no choice.
Okay. Yeah, let's restore her health. Do you want to restore 30 HP in preparation for the next battle? Yes. HP is now 35.
That worked out.
Okay, good. Okay, these are the semifinals. Ooh.
Can't afford to lose.
Okay, looking good. In the finals, which... There we go. HP is now 35, and fight.
Thank goodness.
Okay. Yay! That was a bit close there, but I knew my girl could do it. Gain Silver Shield as a road victory and 750 gold in prize money. So I'd imagine that the Silver Shield would probably be for, like, blocking magic, yes? Which Annette currently has... Oh, yeah, she has Magic Staff on. But if it's a anti-magic shield, I'm like, it'd be good for Ingrid, but in hindsight... Ingrid's resistance is already strong, so if it's an anti-magic shield, it might be better for someone who's weak against magic. Let's try trading. Let's see what the exact stats here are on it. Okay, protection plus 4 and weight 4 versus 2 and 2. Okay, so it's heavier. But it is additional, like, actual blockage. It should be okay to swap that in. Alright, equip that. Alright, let's head or make our way toward the cathedral. AKA, heading our way to the cathedral. Okay, not seeing any additional lost items anywhere. We'll check out the second floor last. That should be Hubert, yep. Alright, cross the bridge. Really? Keep an eye out for any additional lost items.
Oh no.
It was indescribable.
What happened in Ramire was... indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible. Until that day, we of the Church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
Okay.
Pardon me.
We'll keep everyone safe during the ball. I would hope so.
Professor.
Oh. Shamir has basically stuff here. Shamir would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yes.
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you.
not that much. It would seem that way. I mean, it would seem that way.
And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
I was surprised too. I knew I could do it. I'm still not sure. I mean, I was surprised too.
I'd be suspicious of their true intentions, if I were you. But what's it matter? Seems like it turned out just fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles.
You're not a fan of nobles, or you're a mercenary? Well, we knew she was a mercenary, but you're not a fan of nobles?
You deal with a lot of nobles when you're a merc. I didn't mind putting my life on the line, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. That's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want. I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner.
Business partner?
I don't believe in the Church of Seros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights. Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though. I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
Violet and Shamir have attained support level C. She does always seem pretty cool. The Death Knight, what an evil presence. Alright, random monk. And okay, so we can check down around here for any items and what have you. And then I think that's the Goddess Tower if I recall correctly.
Hello.
Entering the Goddess Tower is forbidden. Arcane Crystal, a smoothing material that glows with magical light. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello. And I don't see any interaction with the Goddess Tower. And I'd imagine something special happens for us entering it, given that we have, I was gonna say Sethis. Sothis? Like, as a little inside our head girl. There are 3 notes. Would you like to read a note from the advice box? Yes. I'm hesitant to invite a girl to my room in the middle of the night with you-know-who living right next door. I'm terrified of the scolding I'd get the next day. It makes sense that she'd be angry with you. Maybe I'll rethink the room assignments. Perhaps it's time you and I discussed your behavior. You know, maybe I'll rethink the room assignments. This note seems to be from Sylvain. He is satisfied with your response. Read another note. I've reunited with my daughter after years of being apart, but I'm the one who left her in the first place. I don't know what to say, or even how to speak with her. Sometimes it's best to admit defeat, slip in some jokes to lighten the mood. Just love her and treat her with kindness. The last one, because it's in its dad. Note seems to be from Gilbert. He is satisfied with the response. And last but not least, it's my turn to clean, but I'm feeling under the weather. Even writing this note is a strain. I need to get someone else to do my cleaning for me. Who should I ask? Ask Lorenz for assistance. Mercedes might be willing to help. Make Sethis do it. Mercedes is the most willing to help, probably. This note is from Hilda. She seems satisfied with your response. Cool. Oh, and there's Marianne.
Hello there.
I don't think I'll partake.
A ball? I don't think I'll partake.
She... I mean... I could see ghost or maybe wood carving.
What's this? Oh, no. That's not mine. What's this?
And she's not wearing glasses, so... Do we have any, like... I mean, last time we got her basically a horse thing. It actually wasn't super, like, enjoyed by her, which is interesting. Hunting, weight training... It's like we could try giving her the armored bear stuffy, but no, we're saving that for Bernadetta. Nature or art? She could like the landscape painting. Give landscape painting? Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, pretty still neutral response though. So you know what? We'll give you an hour feather too.
I appreciate this.
Okay, so that's the difference between her like something and love something dialogue. The ball will soon be upon us.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already.
I have never danced in front of people before.
Not even once in all my life. I am very much looking forward to it.
I don't think she would be scared of ghosts, or does wood carving, but we might as well try.
I wonder who this belongs to. I have not the faintest idea.
Yeah, alright, there she is. Neither of those. Do we have anyone here in the top left in the entrance to the crypt? Nope. Ooh, but we can check by the statues now, think about it. We should be able to level up at least maybe one thing. Here we go, that experience plus 10.
This one?
Do you want to offer 2,500 renown to St. Macuilla's statue? Yes, I do.
You're all set.
Excellent.
See you again soon.
What if anything special happens if we max out a statue? Old fishing rod. A well-used fishing rod with no hook. It probably belongs to a fisher who doesn't care about how much they catch. Alois? He's bad at fishing, so I'd assume he doesn't really care how much he catches. Alright, not seeing anyone else around here. Okay, pop out over here. Oop. Hey, Ash. This is all new to me.
Last month was... well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
Do you like fishing? Alright, said not wood carving or fishing. I don't think he's afraid of ghosts. Alright, so on to the second floor now, after we double check for, oh, here we go, an item. Book of Ghost Stories. A collection of terrifying tales from all over Fodland. It probably belongs to someone who likes ghost stories. Ash, do you like ghost stories? I know he likes stories that are like of valiant knights, but...
Last month was this ball.
Alright, lost items. Book of Ghost Stories. Alright. Who would like ghost stories?
Pardon me.
Huh?
I could see Flane liking ghost stories. She seems like the type. Anything to basically be exciting from the humdrum mundanity of life.
Oh, no.
Alright, Flane.
Hello, Professor. I am very much...
Lost items. Book of Ghost Stories. Nope. Then I think we already tried Marianne with the ghost repelling thing, right? I don't want to risk if we have a event with her or not. Okay, so we don't.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, I guess we can't lose stuff from trying to turn in false lost items.
What's this?
And?
What's this?
Okay. I was pretty certain I tried it, but always good to double check while we're right here. Okay, so now on to the second floor.
Oh, no.
Boy, ghost stories. Sylvain? Like, you know, maybe kind of tell it to girls that he's macking on and, like, you know, kind of like, then escort them back to the room or something. Oh, Sylvain, I both think highly of you and not much of that all. Not at all either. Okay. Also, we're running out of people who have glasses. Oh, Hanuman has glasses. Lady Rhea, I hope you enjoy yourself.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
They can train as a dancer? Ooh. I mean, if dancers are like previous games dancers, that is a very good class to have. Alright, view quest.
May I ask a favor of you?
The White Heron Cup is a competition of skill and grace in dance. Please encourage your house to participate. That said, if you are serious about winning, be sure to choose your representative carefully. The White Heron Cup dance contest takes place at the beginning of Week 3. Select a student to represent your house by the end of Week 2. Your selected student may learn a unique way to inspire their allies in combat. Okay, I wonder, do we choose them while exploring, or do we choose them like before it starts? Alright, accept. Accepted the quest, White Heron Cup. At the start of Week 3 of this month, the White Heron Cup dance contest will be held. To participate, you must select a representative by the end of Week 2. I wish it would tell me what stats it's needed of it, though. I'm trying to think of people in our class, like, who would be the best to have it, like, be. I cannot make sense of it.
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
Said, as I know you, Rhea, and Flayn are all probably dragons. Don't give me the he's not human. For lost items, do you like ghost stories, Seth?
I'm sorry to say, I have no idea to whom this belongs.
I can't really think of any of these that would be his, but...
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
He likes fishing, huh? I would not have thought that. Kinda curious, do we have a support event with Seth now? Nope. One day. I gotta limit, over time he's grown on me as a character. Okay, so we still can't go up, I assume, to the 3rd floor. Nope.
Blast.
Though, those are Abyssian idiots, so this guy's still mumbling about this stuff.
Those Abyssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
I do wonder if that's in relationship to, like, Tomas betraying us, or is it something else? Old cleaning cloth. An old cleaning cloth with a crest-like design. It probably belongs to someone who worked for a noble house. Aw. 995 years ago.
Garreg Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding, and every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Garreg Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
I feel that the final battle's gonna be, like, at the millennium. That said, that's because I do remember Y2K and, like, the lead up to the year 2000. And then games that kind of played on that, like Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, that's just like, when the millennium changes over Dracula's castle, blah blah blah. So it's like, alright. So if I have to take a guess, it's gonna be either... Yeah, I can't imagine we're gonna go through 5 whole years without a time jump. So there'll probably be a time jump, and then, like, the end of the game's gonna be, like, at the dawn of the new millennium. Man, I remember Phantasy Star 4, End of the Millennium. That was great. Good game. Okay. Lost items, lens cloth.
I can't believe I left this behind. Oh, thank you so much for retrieving it.
Okay. Now I'm tempted to try and recruit him, but I'm thinking maybe we try to recruit Shamir instead. Oh yeah, does Crest Analyzer do anything new? Byleth investigated the Crest Analyzer. The device revealed the crest of flames. Alright, not much more than that. What do we have in here? Clean dusting cloth. An unsoiled dusting cloth that clearly has never been used. It probably belongs to someone who hates cleaning. Well, given that we found it within Manuela's room, I'd assume it belongs to Manuela? Kinda makes me wonder, oh yeah, if lost items are in here. Encyclopedia of Fodlan's Fish. An encyclopedia dedicated to every type of fish in Fodland, as well as their various habitats. It is a product of a collaboration between countless fishermen and monastery students who compiled a thorough collection of studies regarding the habitats of fish, advanced fishing, methods, and even recipes. The level of detail is staggering. Almost there to a professor level up. Okay, what about the other room? Because I think this is our room, maybe? But okay, I don't see anything.
Well...
Okay, we'll try checking out the non-library wing first. Oh, I've got someone here. Cyril. I don't believe it.
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
Okay. Wood carving?
I don't know who this belongs to, but it's not mine.
What about... Are you afraid of ghosts, or do you like ghosts?
I don't know who this belongs to. I don't know who this belongs to.
That's for the cleaning stuff. I could see him liking cleaning.
Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it.
Motivation increased. Cute. I think he's always so diligent, it's just like, okay, I could see him kind of having worn down a cleaning cloth. Okay, we still can't get into that room. Alright, off to the library, and then time to do some activities and find who these last few lost items belong to. Up here. Into the library. Oop. What do we have here? Animated bait. Fishing bait that's been magically animated. It probably belongs to an experienced magic user who loves fishing. Okay.
Hey there.
Hahnemann, maybe? Faded star chart. A star chart that was created by the church. It probably belongs to someone who knows a lot about the stars. Lady Rhea? Did not expect to get 2 more lost items there.
Professor.
But I'm still going to assume that it's only 1 lost item per person per, like, month, so... Like, because normally I'd think star chart Hahnemann, but we're going to assume not.
Before the ball, each house, the student, it is a
Alright, lost items. Faded star chart.
Yes, that is surely mine. I appreciate you bringing this to me.
Cool. Okay, so that's basically both Fedith and Rhea. And Hahnemann, so that's nearly... And Cyril. Boy, we gave something to everyone on this floor. But okay. So if we go over here... Oh, then... Huh. I wonder who... I mean, this should be for the quest. Okay, let's go over to the dormitory first floor. Alright. So this blinking dot would be coming from somewhere down here. Brigid Techniques, a book of traditional time-honored wood carving techniques from the Brigid Archipelago. Oh, okay. Whose room is this? Petra. Okay. Alright, while I remember that, let's go try to give Petra the wood carving chisel. Wait, where was... Oh yeah, Petra was over at the training grounds. Run on all the way through here. Nice, I could have teleported, but... Yeah, well.
Dancing of Fodlan is in Brigid.
Alright. Lost items. Carving hammer.
This is not belonging to me.
Oh. Do
it was held
you
by...
engage in wood carving?
How could you possibly think that is mine?
What the?
Oh, these nobles sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that these guys have named things over there for, like, asking them to become a dancer. Boy, of our current roster, who would I want to become a dancer? Like, everyone kind of has a pretty good niche so far. Like, it wouldn't be Dimitri, it wouldn't be Dedu, it wouldn't be Felix. I mean, Ash is our only, like, archer sniper. I'll admit, I'm kind of tempted about Sylvain. It would be kind of funny to have him just be, like, the male dancer who, you know, brings all the ladies. That would be sacrificing a lot of his, like, knight potential. I mean, Ingrid's kind of great for, like, anti-magic, so I still think some sort of Pegasus Knight is great in the end. Dancer would be a bit of a waste for Lysithea, because dancers are more about boosting others, where I think Lysithea can kind of shine by herself. Flame is tempting, but I don't know if she'd really count. Could argue that she's a priest, so, you know, like, Mercedes could be the dancer, but Mercedes is also kind of good as another priest, because I do think having 2 healers is probably for the better. Don't really imagine Cyril is that. And if Dorothea was in our class, she would be a candidate, but she is not. Boy, yeah, I think, funny enough, I think Sylvain's probably our best candidate. So I should probably go talk to him first. Hello, Sylvain.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts. The ball is almost here. So, Professor, who will be representing our class?
Oh, I didn't expect him to go right into that. Should I choose Sylvain as a representative in the White Heron Cup dance contest? Yes.
Me? Sure. Why not? I'll get out there, show off my moves, and drive the ladies wild.
You have chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. Speak to Manuela for more information about the competition. If you speak to your White Heron Cup representative, you can give them 1 dance lesson. Do so, and their charm will increase.
Oh, Professor, I'm glad you're here. I need help figuring out this whole dancing thing. Mind helping me?
Yes. I assume it doesn't take up, like, time. Or at least only one thing of time. Oh, there's an end button at the bottom right. I did not realize that. And dance practice? I mean, like, is there any advantage to letting this go on? Like, do skill points start popping up with, like, +1 dancing? I'm assuming not, so I'm going to assume that ending it is okay. And dance practice? Yes. As a result of the special training, Sylvain's charm increased by 5.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Got it. I'm pretty good at this. Hey, hey!
Put his charm to work. Would he want any of these items here? I don't think so. But we might as well rub them against him just in case.
Sorry, but... sorry. 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 Sorry.
Yeah, what I expected. I can't imagine Ingrid, but...
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours. She was slapping...
I mean, I could see maybe one of the ghost story things being for her.
No. 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 No.
There we go. Oh, boy. Casper, are you afraid of ghosts? Given your name. Alright, lost items.
What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this?
Alright. So everyone in this general area is taken care of. Hello, Gilbert.
Thank you very much.
I see. So this is a book that covers traditional wood carvings in Brigid. How fascinating. Thank you, Professor. I will enjoy diving into this text. Okay. Got black sand steel, wood steel, and got a statue. Quest complete. Alright. And then... Oh, I mean, I Whoopsie. I picked the student. Why is the quest still there? Do we need, like, to win it? I'm going to assume that this quest stays on us until, like, the event itself is over. So we can talk to Sylvain one more time to guarantee.
Hey, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Got it. I'm pretty good at this.
And I figure that, like... Where are you, Sylvain? Because, like, passive is being near the opposite gender. Yeah, Philanderer. Yeah, the female unit, female ally is adjacent. Unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. So that way he can boost female characters with dancing. And then basically, for enemies trying to attack him, because he might be weaker than whoever he's boosting, he'll take less damage who's near them. So, like, kind of a dance partner thing. It's, you know, in theming. Alright, and then if we go north, we should be able to trigger event near the graveyard. I think this is Petra's event.
Professor.
There we go. Petra would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yes.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it.
I fell in love, and I fell ill. I mean, you don't really say I fell for ill, so it'd be like more in love, even though I fell for it's more like you fell for like a trick. So like, I fell for it for like falling in love, like, you know, they got me. So I fell in love.
No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it.
Allow me to explain. Or, I don't understand, but we're gonna say, allow me to explain.
Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face?
I do love. Your cheeks are on your face. I admire you. And you're so enthusiastic. I mean, it's always good for someone to be, like, learning more nuances of a foreign language. Your cheeks are on your face is a bit funny. But it might go over her head. You're so enthusiastic. You know what? I'm gonna go with I admire you.
Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face?
The mark?
You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits, a prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them?
I would love to, or no, but thank you. I would love to.
That gives me happiness. If there is ever the chance, you will see them. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Foglin, but to speak it, gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish.
Let's do our best, and don't overdo it. Let's do our best.
Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Byleth and Pitcher have attained support level C. And I think that's the only support. Oh, nope, we have another support. Byleth and Hanuman. Okay, where would we trigger that one? Alright. Down near the docks. Which we might as well teleport. Oop, and we got no more fish here. Caledonian Gar.
Professor.
Hanuman would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yes.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
Why? Or what do you want? I'm gonna assume what do you want, but in the as if I'm saying, what do you want? Versus like, what do you want? What do you want?
Come now, you have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit.
You investigated me? My past is my business. The first. You investigated me?
Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not?
I don't know. My father was always one for secrets. Probably the latter. My father was always one for secrets.
Oh, I am aware. You two were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Byleth and Hanuman have attained support level C. Kind of fun to actually get a bit of backstory there with Byleth. And yeah, the whole thing about him being very, like, unemotional. Very curious about what that's all about. Because even Gerald seemed a bit happy that, like, Byleth is, like, you know, showing emotions now.
The ball. I was it of she appeared.
Alright, any of these lost items belong to you, good sir? Yeah, it's not magical. Inclined. Yeah. Kinda figured, but... yeah, like, ghost story-wise, I really thought, like, maybe one of them would be Lysithea, but not... well, not the case for the amulet, but maybe for the ghost story book? Or maybe... Mercedes, do you like spooky stories?
Oh, now the ball is soon. Oh, this is mine. Thank you for returning it to me, but how did you know I lost it?
Motivation and Kirsten. Oh, her and scary stories. Okay, so that makes sense. We should also go give Benedetta the armored bear plush.
The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, but me?
Alright, lost items. Oh wait, no, first, gifts. Armored bear Steffi. Yes, give.
Wow, thank you so much!
Alright, and then rub lost items here.
Why did you think this was mine?
Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Alright, we need a magic user who likes fishing. I mean, there's not a ton of other magic users I can think of right now. Maybe Manuela?
I hear you've chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. In that case, a word of advice. On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm.
It seems the winning contestant's charm is usually around 13.
Charm is important, wouldn't you agree? Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me. Do your best, make sure to put in the practice, and good luck.
Alright, lost items.
No, that's... Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
I did forget, we found that cloth in her room, so... Lost item, heavy air quotes. Alright, so we only got 3 more things to give. I've already basically checked with Alois. Alright, yeah, not seeing anyone else around here. Ooh. Ah, I thought I saw a blue glow for a brief second, but that was not the case. Okay. Yeah, don't think anyone is here in the dining room. But we could probably try rubbing everything against Catherine here real quick, just to guarantee
the area
things.
With the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse. Does that surprise you? That's true of the... People call it the...
Alright, lost items. I'm still shocked that Petra didn't basically take the wood carving chisel, given that she had the book on wood carving. Alright, it can't be Cloud. And you have to deal with Mercedes all the time. Are you afraid of ghosts?
So, Tomas... Oh. A lost item. A lost item. A lost item.
I was kind of wondering about animated bait. Like, you know, our little girl does love magic, but nothing there. And we might as well check by the classes here real quick. I mean, Loren seems like a coward.
These skills...
Alright, nobody in here.
It's true, but that's all. Even when I'm still... What?
Nope. I can see maybe Ignatz with... Well, he's an archer more than a mage.
Scary. The ball is coming up and Someone lost it.
Yeah, no, okay. You'd think we'd be making slow progress towards at least just kind of, you know, pure grind of just rubbing these items against people. And yeah, we can't give Edelgard any items, so it can't be her. We can swing by the training grounds and ask, so many characters in this game, I swear. Ask...
What's this about?
Shamir, there we go. To join us.
Ball. It's an event for Alois. He volunteered to judge.
Oh, hold on.
What's this about? The ball. Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular. Alois can't dance, but I hear he likes to watch. He volunteered to judge the White Heron Cup. Not that I care.
Okay, so Alois is going to be our judge. Alright, let's try to recruit with her, because I'm a bit curious.
Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm impressed. I can assist with any tasks or help with your students.
Ask for assistance.
On it. I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
Shamir is going to work with you. Okay. So, is that the equivalent of joining our house? Like, can we choose her job, or... Oh, seemingly the case. Interesting. And so I assume that means we can't recruit all other instructors for right now.
What's this about?
The ball. It's an event. Alois, he volunteered.
Alright, time to rub items on her.
It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine.
Alright, Felix, your turn to get rubbed on.
The librarian. I know nothing about it.
So, we are running out of candidates, despite the fact that we still have 3 items. I don't think there was anyone up over here. Yeah, okay, no one up there. Yeah, so then if we go this way... I mean, we know that we already went to the 2nd floor. No one there. We've already rubbed things against Annette. Hubert, we can't give things to... May as well try out the training grounds. I don't think in the end we were able to give Petra anything, so...
It seems the dastards are monsters. Lost item. Lost item. Lost item.
As for to do, I could see to do maybe having the wood carving.
Even though there is to be a ball, it would be nice if this month... That is not mine. That is not mine. That is not mine.
Huh. So very strange.
Dancing a Fodlin is not in Bridget. This is not belonging to me. This is not belonging to me. This is not belonging to me.
Alright, Ferdinand.
Ah, the ball. It was held by my...
Your turn.
How could you possibly think that is mine? How could you...
Ah, useless as ever, Ferdinand. Useless as ever. And at this point, Flayn and Marianne are kind of... Some of the last two? Either that or, I mean, it is one of those things where someone we have already given stuff to might take more than one lost item. I think way back when, Casper actually maybe had that, like, going on.
What? A ball? What's this? What's this? What's this?
Hello, Professor. I'm very much...
I always like how excited Flayn is. Truly coming to wit's end. I mean, Ash wasn't magically inclined. I thought we already tried the wood carving thing on him, but...
Last month, this ball. Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you know?
Huh. I did not picture Ash being afraid of ghosts, but I guess he is. Alright. The more you learn. We've already given Raphael an item. Thought we already rubbed things against Annette. I don't think we've done Linhart or Alois. I could see Linhart maybe using the bait.
You know, but when I heard...
Being lazy and all.
Oh, thank you. I gave up hope of ever finding it.
There we are. Yay! Good on you, Linhart. Work smarter, not harder.
I was at a village. She appeared out of...
And now we gotta find the owner of this wood carving hammer. That's gonna be a bit difficult. Although in hindsight, did we try it with Gilbert, given that he wanted the book on it? Has the answer been looking us in the face this entire time?
Professor.
Hey, Ash. Ash would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yes.
Hey, Professor. Did I ever tell you what happened with that thief?
Thief? Or, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but...
He escaped? You couldn't get him to pay for the book. We'll go with the second one. You couldn't get him to pay for the book?
Sort of. I actually decided not to make him pay for it. My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, if you want to know the truth. Well, what happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price, and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine.
Sounds like a lie to me, or he didn't look old enough to have children. Sounds like a lie to me.
Oh, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would be a matter of life and death. A little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him.
You were a thief? I mean, his passive of being able to pick locks kind of hints at that.
It was a long time ago, and I've put all that behind me now. But yes, I was. My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and sister. I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough. So I turned to thieving. From people on the streets, from shops, even from soldiers. I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop.
I can't imagine what that must have been like. It was definitely wrong. The first one. I can't imagine what that must have been like.
I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid. But shortly after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on. The noble had all sorts of valuables, but what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lugh and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the illustrations was so impressive I just couldn't tear my eyes away.
You stole it because you liked the cover? And go on. We'll do the first one. It's more details. You stole it because you liked the cover?
Well, that was part of it. But certain books are also really valuable, you know. You probably see where this is going. Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act by the noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato. But Lenato was incredibly kind. Without asking any questions, he gave me the book, and money too. When I told him I couldn't read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read, personally. So, with the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing, to be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done, to leave this world better than I found it. That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him.
Are you sure you did the right thing, or isn't that a little self-indulgent? Both of these sound pretty accusatory towards poor Ash here. Are you sure you did the right thing?
I know what you're trying to say. My contribution probably won't change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty. Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
Byleth and Ash's support level is now B. Their motivation has also increased. And I feel slightly bad trying to push Ash into the thief class now. He's trying to leave his life of crime behind him, and here I am being like, you know who'd be the perfect thief? You, Ash. Pick up these daggers and go stab a man. Alright, we still need to find out who the owner of this wood carving thing is. Oh boy. I mean... Wait, where is Leone again? I'm not seeing the dot on the screen. I thought we already tried rubbing basically the wood carving thing against her, but we can try again, and we should also try Gilbert again with that
The
one.
area with the old... It wasn't... That's true. People call it...
In hindsight, I think I already rubbed this thing against her, but, you know, while we're here. Alright, let's try the obvious answer of Gilbert. Hello, Casper.
It cannot be true. Ah, thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
Boy, I feel dumb now, but hey, it's over. Done and done. The obvious answer looking me in the face, and I just totally miss it. But okay, we still have some amount of ability to do stuff, so today's the day for some bonding bites. Alright, today's special is Sigurd and Cream. Okay. Annette and Flane could both use the motivation. I'm trying to remember what the additional arrows mean, because it's like we have like the blue arrows and the red arrows. But alright, I think it's probably good to do people in our class. Alright, Annette and Flayn. Would you like to share a meal with Annette and Flayn? Yes.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that? This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
But among the three of you, this grew significantly stronger. The two you invited are much more motivated. Also, Flayn mentioned Mother, and I was just kind of taking it for granted that Rhea would be her mom, but now I don't know. Because I think we've heard her call Rhea Rhea before, not Mother. Alright, so that's that one. We already did the contest. We won't take up any time, but we should do some of the fishing here real quick. Fishing this guy. Would you like to fish in the pond? Yes. Alright, let's try to do this good. There we go, perfect. Albanian herring. Caldanian crayfish. Alright, round 2. Perfect. Now it's a large shadow. Aramide pike. And Tatios loach. And another loach. And another pike. And then let's go here. Insect larva. All three perfect. Aramid pike. Caldanian gar. And another gar. And another pike. You don't have enough bait to fish. Yet so close to professor level. Which, yeah, we should also fill in some of the gaps in our stats, although every time I try hitting plus, aka start, to open up the menu, but no, over here. Oh, we have another support. As for the roster, though, I was curious about Sylvain's charisma, given we know... Okay, he has 18 and the winner takes like 13 to use, so I think we have our future dancer here. Okay. Wait, we should go to the cathedral, do the choir practice. And choir coordinator. Today is a choir festival. I feel like we should build up social stuff with people outside of our class. So maybe Dorothea and Manuela? Oh, nope, not Hilda. Would you like to attend choir practice with Dorothea and Manuela? Yes.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Lo! Get it? Lo!
But among the three of you, this grew significantly stronger. Violet gained a significant amount of faith experience and a significant amount of authority experience. Almost there to that professor level up. We should probably do tea time with someone. Who do we have the currently pending support with? Gilbert and Manuela. Oh, and Dorothea, okay. Debating on basically... Could do tea time with Marianne again. Yeah, let's do invite the tea.
Thank you very much.
Marianne has accepted your invitation. Alright, would be a good blend here. Tea of the Saints, that's a bit bitter. Calms the nerves and heightens concentration. Chamomile, yeah.
Did you need something from me?
Offer some tea.
Thank you very much.
Talk. Cute monks, first crushes, Folin's future. Oh boy. Folin's future's a bit heavy, but first crushes? Nope, not interested. A new gambit. I heard some gossip. A place you'd like to visit. Oh boy. Violet and Marianne don't have much to say to one another.
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward to doing this again.
I still don't have her figured out. Alright. So our little social events here, back at the graveyard. So we can go back over here. Then head north. Here we go. Alright, who triggers over here?
Professor.
Gilbert. Gilbert would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Yes.
I am sorry to make you tag along with my shopping trip like this. You are very kind to offer your help, even though this is my duty.
Don't worry about it, or I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help.
In return, I will gladly come to your aid when you need it someday. Though I fear there may not be so many things I can help you with.
Could you teach me to fish, or could you help with my combat training? He wasn't one of the two people that was fishing. Could you help with my combat training?
I would be glad to. However, I would likely learn more from you than you would from me. You made a living as a mercenary under Captain Gerald's guidance. As a comparatively new member of the Knights of Seros, I was not so familiar with his past exploits. Yet, clashing swords with him, even just a handful of times, was enough for his abilities to astound me. You, as one trained by him, must have those same great talents. I have devoted my life to the path of a knight, yet I find your mercenary experience lends your blade...
Wait up! Catch me if you can. Come on, this way. This way.
It is good to see children able to play and to smile.
It's rare to see that look on your face. I never knew you could smile, Gilbert. Let's say it's rare rather than, well... I mean, the other one seems more, like, more levity. Like, I didn't know you could do that, Gilbert, you know. I never knew you could smile, Gilbert. We'll go with that one.
Was I smiling? Please, forget you saw that. I do not have the right to such pleasures.
The right?
Indeed. For those we have lost will never be able to smile again. I am sorry. I did not mean to trouble you with such talk. Come, let us head back.
Interesting. Violet and Gilbert have attained support level C. Oh man, in hindsight, I should have recruited Gilbert and then basically had him pair up with Annette on the battlefield to get some social stuff there. Oh well, missed out on that. Though we still have 2 support here. Ah, no. Oh, it's Dorothea and Manuela. Okay, cool.
Professor Manuela, it's been far too long since we've had a proper chat. Let's fix that right now.
Too true, Dorothea. We hardly have a moment to spare here. But it's so nice to see you flourishing. It certainly brings back memories. You know, somehow you've gotten even prettier. The years have been kind to you.
That's something like a rose telling a daisy it's pretty, but I appreciate the compliment all the same.
Oh, honey, if that's the case, I hope you'll work hard to never become a rose like me. Too many thorns.
Oh, stop it. You've accomplished a great deal. You should be proud.
That's a very nice sentiment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So, I've been dying to know, how did you come to be enrolled here? I know you didn't have any family connections. How'd you do it?
Well, it did require pulling some noble strings. But learning everything to pass the entrance exams, that was all me, and very hard. Especially while I was still singing for the opera. But I wanted the academy more than anything else.
Well, bravo, and well done. You've always had to find your own way in life, haven't you? I so wish you could rely on people more often. Still, though, you haven't said why you worked so hard to get into Garreg Mach to begin with.
Isn't it obvious? Because you were here. When you retired, it broke my heart. But it also woke me up. Seeing someone like you, who shined so brightly on the stage, give it all up and start a brand new life. It got me thinking about my own future, and what I wanted it to look like. As ever, I followed your lead.
Oh my. I don't know what to say.
I had also heard that the heirs to the Alliance, Empire, and the Kingdom were all enrolling this year. With such an exceptional crop of potential spouses, how could I go anywhere else?
And have you gotten what you were after? Your dreams, a future, and a good partner?
I'm sure I'll find my somebody someday, but I haven't found them yet. It's so nice to spend time with you again, Manuela. It's been too long.
Aw, good to see them birds of a feather. Dorothea and Manuela have attained support level C. Okay. I'm a bit curious, and it should have Gilbert. There we go. Yeah, I should have recruited Gilbert more than Shamir. But oh well. I am a bit curious. So is the recruit thing gone now, and like, do we keep an eye out for future times it pops up?
It cannot be true that our...
Okay, yeah, so like recruit's just not an option. I don't know if it was an option for him before, so like I don't know if we actually did miss out on it, but good to know. Alright, as for training, boy, I'm trying to recall what Violet needs training on in particular here. I mean, I feel like magic is kind of still the best way to go, given magic in the game so far seems pretty overpowered. So that would probably be... I think it was like Hanuman in the end? She was upstairs. There we go. Oh, actually no, I think it might have been Lady Rhea. At least she's Faith.
Before the ball, each house, the student, it is a very...
Alright, faculty training. Yep, alright. Yeah, so let's try to get basically this Faith skill here unlocked. Faith is now D+. Learn the magic, Nosferatu. Learn the ability, Faith level 2.
I still have much to learn.
Didn't seem like I got a star.
It is a very...
Okay, so I can't do faculty training again, at least not with Rhea. I wonder though, if I ask like Setith, would that work?
I have looked into Tomas from his behavior. I have also... It is almost as if...
Okay, so I can get additional training if I wanted to. Though would tea time maybe be better? Or is there an activity that we're overlooking that we have yet to do? I guess there's technically food preparation. So that does give our character stat boosts. Yeah, I think we should do that. So let's do head chef. And yeah, we'll cook with Bernadetta. All allies gain max HP plus 3, strength plus 1, dex plus 2, speed, luck, or defense. Speed is always good. It's hard to go wrong with speed. It's not like anyone ever benefits from like a low speed, so yeah, we'll go with a Swift Fish Gratin. Would you like to cook up Swift Fish Gratin? Yes.
Sounds fun! Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more secret spice, and Hey! No peeking!
All allies receive the temporary +1 to speed. Yay! Professor level up. Your supply of activity points for instructing in exploration has increased. The number of adjutants that you can deploy has increased. Okay, so yeah, so it didn't... It gave us a new point, but not like in retrospective, which I think that surprised me last time, but always good to be reminded of. Alright, I think we are done exploring. Like, the only quest we have is the dancing quest, which won't be done until later on in the month. So yes, finish exploring. This will end today's free time. Do you want to proceed? Yes. This week's instruction is about to begin. Choose your method of instruction manually. Alright, thankfully everyone's raring to go here with the proper tutelage. Alright, Dimitri, you're up first. You gotta practice your sword work here. I'm always tempted about the 3-star skill, but no, you need swords.
All due to your coaching.
Skill up. Sword is now D. Learn the combat art. Wrath Strike. Wrath Strike. There we go.
That worked out well.
And praise. Praise. Motivation increased.
Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed.
Alright. More sword work, just kind of guarantee things here. Well, I think D might be enough to go into that class. I think. I do feel bad that's not one of the ones that he wants to learn. But he's doing so well in those classes already. We'll do one horse. Dang. You know what? Screw it. More sword work, my good sir.
All due to your coaching.
Alright, and then... who should get taught next? I'm thinking Flayn and Cyril, since they're kind of still finding footing. Same with Lysithia. Alright, she wants Lance and Faith. We did get her complete reason skill before, which is good. Yeah, it'd be pretty tough to get her basically some more other stuff, but if anything, Faith should be where it's at.
I have done it!
Alright, praise. Motivation increased.
No need to just continue with the praises.
Okay, we'll do... that.
I would like to do this again sometime.
And then one lance to kind of like, you know, lean into the skill goals. And then quite frankly, more reason.
I have done it!
I want to get her a bit more offensive options to defend herself with. Alright, and then Cyril. Harrier on high. He does want more horseback riding, and he could actually use it. And he has no 3-star skill, so... horseback riding it shall be.
I could have kept going. I could have kept going.
Skill up. Horses or cavalry is now a D+.
I can really do this.
Do we give him a bit of flying too while we're at it? And he doesn't really want to learn flying, and I don't think... well, I remember in Fire Emblem Fates that there were ranged flyers. I think that was one of the birthright, like, Asian-style units. But I don't know if they're in this game or not, though. But might as well bump it up to D. You know what, you're learning one thing of flying.
I feel like I've grown a bunch.
At the end of the day, a mount is a mount.
This isn't so hard.
Alright, then Lysithia. Okay, so she has a special sword thing, even though she doesn't want to learn it, but we're going to kind of, you know, try to get at least a star.
Easier than I thought.
Praise.
Don't stop. Keep it coming.
Good old motivation increase there. Come on, star. There we go. And then we're going to bump it up to at least E+.
I've got to keep working hard.
Sword is now E+. Learn sword prowess level 1.
Aha! I'm getting it!
Dang, I was kind of hoping for another star, but I guess that might have been a bit too greedy. Alright, she still wants more sorcery. Let's do at least one of them.
Easier than I thought.
And then we're still going to try and push you to learn a bit of sword work here. I know you don't want to, but once we get this, in theory, it switches her weakness to a strength. Alright, Sylvain lacks any motivation right now. We got 2 more left. I'm thinking the ones that don't have A's quite yet, so probably Felix and Mercedes? Alright, a reasonable advantage. Yeah, that works with me, so let's try to get your magic up here a bit. Come on, Felix, I know you can do better than this.
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
Okay, hopefully that means that throughout the week you'll actually get enough to bump that up a level. Alright, then for you, Mercedes. And she got that. Strength without a sweat. We'll do 2 faith, 2 reason.
Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it without you.
Praise. Motivation increased.
I'm sure I'll get it again next time. Yes, very good.
And then, yeah, okay, so we'll put some into reason, even though it's just like, I don't want her going full black mage. She's a healer at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, very good.
The key was to give her something to defend herself with. Yeah, okay. Looks like she's all tuckered out. Alright, begin lecture.
There's something I'd like you to tell me.
I enjoy a good ghost story, but I've never seen a ghost in real life. I would love to have the experience for myself, even just once. Maybe you need a ritual to summon one? You should walk around the monastery late at night. Ghosts aren't real. Well, given the little girl inside our head, that one's questionable. Maybe you need a ritual to summon one. You should walk around the monastery late at night. I encourage you to do a ritual.
Oh, of course.
There we go. Shit like that. Motivation increased. By 50, no less. That's a lot of XP for telling her to summon ghosts.
Professor.
My father was renowned for his horsemanship in battle. Even from a young age, I, too, have a fondness for that pursuit. But to reach his heights, my lance and riding skills need some polish. So focus on lance and authority skills to focus on lance and riding skills to excel as a cavalry class. Sure, but you are going to be practicing your sword work to become the special noble class first, so allow the update of goals, but that's just, it is what it is. Dimitri's goals have been changed. It's Bernadette's birthday. You know what? Host tea party. Okay. Let's see. Sweet relaxing scent, popular among many. That could be pretty good. A little bit of a berry blend. Do you have anything good that's like a bit rare, though? Lavender blend. Tea of the Saints. Yeah, I think the berry blend is probably our best go for. Yeah, we'll do Albanian berry blend.
What is it? Did I do something wrong? You went out of your way to get my favorite tea? That's so nice!
Score! Offer some tea?
Thanks so much! Hot, hot, hot!
Talk. Capable comrades, the view from the bridge, children at the market. She'd probably appreciate the view from the bridge, right? The conversation got lively. A word of advice? Close calls? First crushes. Close calls. They were drawn into the conversation. Talk. Overcoming weakness. Food in the dining hall. Monastery rules. Well, she seemed to enjoy cooking before, so food in the dining hall. The conversation got lively.
I was worried you called me here to punish me for something. I'm glad I was wrong.
Admonish. Praise. Sip tea. Praise.
Come on.
What? Perfect tea time. Why? I mean, I was gonna say why would praise hurt, but I've been in those shoes. Praise is expectations, is wait, is holy crap, gotta run away and flee. Observe. Gifts. You know what, we'll give her a gift if we have anything. Boy. I've already kind of given her all the previous things, though. I don't think she enjoys, like, meat, fishing, gardening. Nothing involving the outdoors, I believe. I mean, like, got a statue probably has someone better. Lavender is always nice. Give lavender? Sure.
Thank you.
We can give multiple gifts? I don't think necessary, so we can end. End the tea party? Although wait, did we try observe before? I feel like we did. Nod.
Professor.
Okay. End the tea party. Yes.
This was great.
Byleth and Bernadetta enjoyed their time together. Byleth's charm increased by 1 as a result of the tea party. Bernadetta's charm increased by 1 as a result of the tea party.
Together is better.
Yes, together.
I do
Here's
wonder if
the
I should
result.
assign others for weekend work. Alright, good. Support between the genies have increased. Receive 500 gold and 3 smithing stones. Cool. Felix got additional magic. That's what I was hoping for.
I can do better now.
Alright, so Felix learned the magic Thoron, which I wonder what that is.
It all makes sense now.
Ingrid learned Axe Breaker. Alright. I'm a bit curious what the thing we have on the calendar here is. Check schedule. Falling Short of Heaven, an Ocean View, and Sword and Shield of Theros. Alright, so that's 3 paralogs. We'll have to do 2 battles in a row. Although, let's see. Okay, no supports have been unlocked. And I don't think anyone's like, well, I mean, obviously their inventory is not, like, beat up from going around the monastery. So, yeah, let's go ahead and wrap things up here for the day. Nice bit of progress involving stats and different social ups. Paving the way for our going into battle. And I'm saving again, because that is just kind of what I do. One more time. Alright, yeah, 39, 33, alright. Cool. And yeah, so next time, basically, we will do Battle. That will probably be that recording, but it should knock out those 3 paralogs that we potentially have. And then, yeah, after that will probably be different recording for the end of the month like normal. We'll kind of find out where the story is going to go in here. Definitely intrigued, especially about the whole being on the cusp of the new millennium, that sealed forest. There's a lot of mystery that's kind of in the air, so I look forward to seeing where they all go. But, alright, all that and more next time. So, until then, later.